What's going on, YouTube? I want to make this probably part one video on my 2013 Mercedes C250. Um, this car just shut off on me the other day as I was about to pull off, and then I have a message on my cluster panel with the little, like the stability track, the little car with the squiggly lines on it, and the fans were continuously running on and off, on and off. Couldn't connect to the OBD port. I can read the modules with my scanner here, but it won't read the engine control module. I got a bunch of C codes, no communication with the engine combustion, no communication with the transmission control module, consequential something. There was a bunch of C codes, CAN not communicating. All the C codes were saying not communicating CAN bus with the engine combustion. Pretty much there were like 13 codes, and I erased a few of them, and then it remaining were like with 8 C codes. They wouldn't erase, and then there was one U code stating that the ECU was faulty. I did a quick test. One of the tests that I did was took out the starter relay. It was right here. There's a green one. I could crank. Yeah, this is one of my pins that I was testing. I could crank the car, taking off the little cover from the relay. There's a little button on the side, so it did crank, but it wouldn't start. I tried on this pin here, which should be this pin right here on the left side, and I put it to ground with my multimeter. Put one lead on my multimeter ground here, and the other lead right there with one of these clips that I broke. I have a bunch of these relays, so I broke one apart so I can stick one in there and try to see when my wife was cranking the car if it would beep. If it beeps, you good. If it doesn't beep, it means that the computer's not sending a ground signal. So I didn't want that to be the issue, so I kept checking a bunch of other fuses. The fuses in the back for the OBD was good. All the fuses was good. I didn't find no blown fuses. So this is like a pre-fuse box on the Mercedes W204, which is this box right here. Let me put this away. This is the box where you jump the car that goes right here. It is a pain in the ass to get it off. This is attached to the box, all complete. I already got it in pieces. So to get it off, you're gonna pull here, and the box is gonna be stuck here. There's a couple of zip ties that zip tie to these red wires on the bottom. You have to cut some of them, and to get this piece off of this box, if you look through here to the bottom, this is going to be where my thumb is pointing down in there. That's a clip you have to lift up. On this side there's also a clip. You can't see it too good in here, but I'll show you through the side at the bottom. This clip right here. And the way how you get to this clip is you have to have a long screwdriver, and you have to pry it out, right? So I had 3 screwdrivers. I stuck a long screwdriver here, pry that up. I stuck another one through up here, the hole, this hole right here. Stuck a long one to pry that up and hold it. I stuck another one on this side, pry it up and hold it. And then in the back side, this SOB right here, this guy right here, I had to lift this one. Was it this one here? Yeah, this one right here. This last one right here in the middle, This one here, I had to come through the back with a smaller screwdriver and pry that up. All three at the same time will disconnect this piece from this box. It goes in the back, something like this. Let's see if I can put this here like this. Just to mimic. This box goes in here. Yeah, this is the back side of it. Then this is the box that goes like this. So I have to stick that long screwdriver all the way to the bottom through there, pry that little pin up, the other one through here. Then you have to turn the box inside here because you're not gonna be able to fully pull it out. And like right there, you're gonna have the third one lifting that up. And once you have all three pried up, you can be able to disconnect this. And get it out. Then, when you finally get this box out, which is a pain in the butt, it's about to take me like 10 minutes. This is the inside. Let me just teach you guys how to, or show you guys how to, you gotta go around prying those little ears right there. It's a pain in the ass because you gotta go in through like those little skinny slots right there. That little skinny slot right there. That little skinny slot right there. Go all the way around. Oh, come on, man. Okay. You see those little ears? It's like almost you have to pry them all up one by one or at the same time. I did them like one by one, prying and putting stuff in between, and I finally got it out. This is one of the three main fuses. You're gonna have a gray one right here. You're gonna have a white one right here. And the blue one right here. A lot of times this one goes up, this one goes back. I tested this one is fine. So, and then these connectors here for these plugs. You're just gonna remove these two bolts. You're gonna be able to pull that up and slide it out. It was a little bit oxidation behind there. I cleaned it, but everything had contacts. Everything had contacts. So when you put your multimeter, I put my multimeter to sound. Alright, so I put mine on sound, so if I touch anything, you're gonna hear it all over the place. It don't matter if I put one over here and the other lead over here, it's still gonna beep because all this is connected. All this is connected. All of it is connected. So if you go like put one here, and one over there, one over here, one over there is connected. One over here, one over there, everything is connected, so that's telling me that I'm getting contact all throughout. So on these you wanna just take out this nut here, this one, and this one. And this, you're gonna lift up this piece right here, and you're gonna have access to that fuse where you can test it when it's out here, outside, because everything is connected, so you could be probably getting a false reading if you're not actually testing the fuse. Take that one out, and this one here, you pop that one out. There's no screw there, I don't know why, but you'll be able to have access to both of these, taking these little bits out. You can test them while they're out, see if they're good. And then this one here, you will have to take out this one, and this one. And this is all the one piece right here. It's not all this together. This is by itself. Right here, go to 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is by itself, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one, when you take out these two right here, it's gonna get access to this one. It's like a little 3-piece. You take out this last one, and then this whole piece is gonna come out. So that's how you check those fuses on here. This one is fine. Like I said, I'm just hoping that my computer's not bad, which I think it is. All my lights, my dash, everything works. All the lights come on. When I stick the key in the ignition, I can feel I can feel it pulling it. I do not hear the fuel pump. I try to test the fuel pump and activate the fuel pump with my scanner, and it's not communicating. It's not communicating with the engine control module. It's not communicating with the transmission control module. I cannot activate the fuel pump, like I said, because when I go into that feature, it pops up as not communicate. There's no communication. A lot of people miss that box here. This one here, a lot of times it gets flooded. Not my car. You can always look in through here and see if there's any water down there. A lot of times these cars, they get wet. This gets full with water, and it will mess up everything over here. Will get corroded. You won't have any communication. The one in the back trunk, I also looked at that one. I don't see any wet spots anywhere. I still have to lift up on this side just to double check and look under here. My wife had took off the panel on this side to check the fuses, because she went to check to see if we have replaced the cabin filter. As soon as she did that, she put everything back, because I did replace it a few months ago, but she was double checking because I really didn't remember. I had a few cars. The cabin filter was clean. She put everything back. As soon as I went to start the car to go to the store, the car started. Once I put it on drive, it just shut off, and it wouldn't start after that. This car has like 91,000 miles on it. I don't know, just doing a couple extra checks just to make sure I confirm I'm not missing, like a fuse is blown or something like that, before I confirm that the computer's no good. I still want to try to get the diagram on these so I can see if I can test for power, if it's, sending power to the computer. If it is, later on I'll post another video when I get to that, and let you guys know how it went. But this video is pretty much just for informational purposes on this prefuse box, I think it's called. I'm about to put everything back in because, like I said, all those 3 main fuses, all the fuses tested good. There's nothing wrong with this box, but it's a pain in the ass to get this box out. It's a pain in the ass to open it, and it's a pain in the ass to get this thing out of there. This is another piece of the box cover that goes right here, somewhere right here. Somewhere. It goes on the other side. Nope. But on this side somehow, covering all this. How does this go? I think it goes like this. I don't know. It goes over here somewhere. But what a pain in the ass. But I hope this video helps anybody out. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. This is part of the initial wires that I took out before I took this out, because these have a couple of wires. I took pictures. I always take pictures of everything before I take it apart. I take pictures of this before I take it apart. That way, if I'm missing something, like this nut, this doesn't have a nut on there. This one doesn't have a nut on there. So when I went back to my pictures, that's how it was. So I was like, okay, I didn't lose anything, and it was working fine. You know, this issue just happened. So I put a tape on this so I don't get confused when I'm putting these back. These will go on that box, and you know, this will go on that box too, so I don't get confused. This will go on the battery post. But anyway, take pictures, and yeah, I hope this video helps anybody out that's trying to check for some fuses as far as that box right there. Peace.